On the double. Let's go, let's go.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Things going well so far. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Howard. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they make the tackle at the 38. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Warren running between the tackles. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. They'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Brought down by Javon Hargrave.
A gain of a yard.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Howard. Completed left side to Smith. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 14.
Going Reed, here's a give to Warren. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Moore with a return. And it'll come to an end as they touch him down. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Play action, McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Racing down the left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings break the tie here in the 1st. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
14, Steelers 7.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that 1st. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. On 2nd down, Warren. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Escapes the pocket. Here's the dump off to Warren. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
Howard looking to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Holding short, Howard. This finds his target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll go play action. Howard. And that is first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's the end of one here. It's a 14-7 game. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Second quarter all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Going again here, Howard. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie things up at 14.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Ty Felton here to return it. He's going well so far. Past midfield and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Dante Kent with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he is gone. Touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers tie this game at 21. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Felton now to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Etienne gets it on the draw. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. McCarthy throwing on 4th down. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. All set now, 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. He has this down to the 34. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Reichert connects there, and they've taken back the lead.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Howard to throw. This finds Austin complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
16 yards. And the Steelers 1st down.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
19 targets, 72.
It's DK on the slant. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now Boswell on to send this away. Power squib kick is taken in. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's got it in the red zone. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the turnover into a lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Reichert there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings push their lead to 3.
Vikings 31. Steelers 20.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Kent on the return. Ooh, a big lift from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
For a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
They'll go play action. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
Ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Stephanie. Cowboy.
Out of the gun, Howard. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. Shaq.
Warren here from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This one from 47 yards away. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they are unable to tie up this contest. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And that's going to bring us to the end of this 2nd quarter, Brock, as he is met and taken out of bounds.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. A run from Warren here to start the 3rd. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
To the air, Howard. It's a screen play to Warren. Through midfield, and he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 26, and a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On play action, here's Howard. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda. Welcome to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Throwing the out route complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Catch made by Austin. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. They'll run for this. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Here we go.
They'll run now with Warren. Makes a tackle. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
19 target, Viking 18.
Warren once more. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Makes the catch. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
35, Vikings 31. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Moore with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Vacates quickly left side. Has a big strike to Addison. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's ETN on 1st down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. They'll run here following the penalty. Down to the 10. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings push their lead to 3.
Vikings 38, Steelers 35. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Howard now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now we give to Warren, coming right. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
At the 44-yard line. That's a gain of
Offense
3.
headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and short, Howard gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Oh, intended for Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Vikings are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 47.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this is away. Wisely headed for the sideline to avoid that return. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Cuts right. That's the 35. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Well, the ball is out! Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. If you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it can go harmlessly out of bounds.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
9 yards.
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Metcalf
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again here, Howard. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that since they needed the big play, and they found it.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Kent on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You can feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him. And he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, Howard. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready. 7 to go.
On first down, Howard. He has room past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut it to a... And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now pitch to Mason. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, then no. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Chuck Clark has it!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing here, Howard. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Howard to throw. Setting up the screen. Down to the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after.
Makes the score Steelers 49, Vikings 45.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. It's the 2-minute warning here in Dublin. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
19, Tiger.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
And you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick. McCarthy connects with his back. Aaron Jones. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Minnesota.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Vikings 51. Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. A toss running left, Warren, and he has enough room to gain about 4. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Warren running between the tackles. Not much space available there, maybe 2, and that brings up third down. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. To the line, here's third and 3. They're going to have to get behind the line, and the ball is loose. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead.
Well, if this winds up holding as your game winner, and I almost hope it does. I don't know if I should say that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. But I just love what it illustrates, the want-to from this defense to go and finish. Anytime, anywhere, anyone. You don't know when that big play's coming, but you've got to deliver, and they just did.
And unable to connect on that throw, so they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here.
57. Steelers 56.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Back to throw. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Cougar 19. Scoop.
Okay. Oh, he lost the football. This is scooped up by the Vikings. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Design quarterback run here. So it's a win for the Vikings. And this thing of